Hello guys, I'm going to be talking to you about SAO Fatal Bullet and what I think about it so far. Well, so far I think it looks really good in how they designed the weapons and characters. I also find it cool because you can design your own character and your AI companion. And which I really do like, and I find it funny how Kirito actually tries to kill you at the beginning of the game, which I think is kind of cool because I'm going to be honest, when I first saw that trailer, I thought, is he going to be the villain now? Which would be interesting. I honestly thought they were going to make Kirito the villain in this game, which I honestly thought would have been really cool. And I will admit, I'm a little sad since they released more footage that you actually end up teaming up with Kirito and that he's not the villain. It's a little weird thing to not be happy about, but, I just think it would be better if he was the villain, because it would be nice seeing another angle of Kirito, like someone else's perspective. But that's just me. Let's get back on subject. Anyway, so from what I can tell so far, they've released that you can customize your gear and weapons by alternating colors and effects that are on them with these things called chips, which you have to go to different merchants and characters in the game in order to do that. And let's see, you also will... I'm sorry, I keep stopping in between this video because there really isn't that much to talk about, but I know one thing that I'm hoping they bring up and that they add in is that they have a crippling system or weaknesses or etc. for different characters. Like if you shot someone in the head, that it does more damage than it would if you shot them in the leg or foot or arm, which would be nice. And also if they had a crippling factor, so that if you had a strong enough gun or weapon, if you hit them in the arm or leg, it would cripple them and they would then be demobilized or, for lack of a better word, disabled to a certain point where you have an advantage. That would be really nice. Will they have that in there? I doubt it. I still hope they put it in there, though. Another thing I hope is, like I said earlier, effects. Like, they're probably going to have a stun effect or tase, which I would find really cool because that would also, like what I said earlier, give you a little bit of a up on the enemy, which would be really cool. Again, I just would really like it if they added something in that would give us the advantage against the NPCs, which probably are already going to be tough enough as it is, from what I saw. Like, in some gameplay footage, they showed this giant machine taking a ton of machine gun fire, which I'm guessing that makes sense. Giant mechanized machine. I like how they actually did balance that, where different enemies take a different amount of damage for certain things. I did notice that, which was a nice touch. Different enemies take different damage for different weapons. That's pretty cool. The only thing I would have to say I don't really like is this game. Like they said, it's 80%. So far looks like it's going to be 80% story mode and only 20% online gameplay, which I kind of am upset about, because that means there's not going to be too much gameplay features in the online, from what I can tell, and there's not really going to be much to do online, which I'm kind of upset about, because it'd be really cool if they made it so that more happens when you're online than if you were in story. But that's just me, because I really like it when online games tend to have more depth than the story, especially since I can actually play the game with my friends when I'm online, compared to the story where I'm by myself. So far, though, that's my only real opinion, and I actually do like how they're going with some of the characters, like Asuna with the assault rifle, the one blacksmith chick with the shotgun, and I forget her name, but the one who was the dragon tamer in SAO at first, and then etc. I forget her name. She's not really an important character now that I think about it. She's more like a side character, but anyway, so those are my thoughts. I think it's a good game. I'm looking forward to it coming out this month. And yeah, that's all I have to say on the subject so far. Sorry if I rambled and kind of dragged this out. Well, I'll see you later. Hopefully I have more to say on something. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of scrambling around to try to figure out what to do a video on next. Oh yeah, please leave in the comments below what you think I should do a video on, and I will get on it, because I really need some ideas and could use your help. And that's all I have to say right now. So, yeah, please like and or subscribe. See ya.